Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras sait porter le pays, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Good morning, everyone. My name is Janet Welch, and I'm Interim Vice President Academic, and I'm honored to be your MC for today's ceremony. Graduates, we are excited to be together to celebrate your achievements. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank graduates in our photojournalism program for providing the striking images you saw as you entered. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, graduates, faculty, staff, friends and family, welcome to SAIT's Spring 2023 Convocation Ceremony. Oki, Ambawastich, Donita, Tanche, hello. SAIT is located on the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi, Blackfoot, and the people of Treaty 7, which includes the Siksika, Piikani, the Kainai, Tsuut'ina, and the Iahi, Nakota of Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Goodstoney. We are situated in an area the Blackfoot tribes traditionally called Mohkinstsis, where the Bow River meets the Elbow River. We now call it the City of Calgary, which is also home to Métis Nation Region 3. At this time, I'd like to invite Rod Scout, an elder from the Blackfoot Confederacy, to introduce Blackfoot Crossing to perform an honor song in recognition of our graduates.
Okay, Nokosa. I know it's hard for sign language for that one. It's Blackfoot. I speak my language because it's one of the things in Indigenous culture is that a lot of us are losing our language. And a lot has to do with, the past history. But I was one of the lucky few that grew up with it. Actually, English is my second language, so forgive me if I mispronounce some words or I speak with a heavy accent. But anyways, I'd like to introduce, well, it's my drum group. I was one of the founding members. We started singing as a group in the 1970s. But me and my brothers who aren't here, but my son is here. He grew up in it. We've been singing since the 60s, since we were little kids. So Blackfoot Crossing is, out in Indian country, we're considered a legendary drum group. Won many world titles. We brought and represented the Siksika people out there in Indian country or native country. We've sung for Queen Elizabeth. at the Royal Tournament, the Dalai Lama more than once, and a few other places. We've even been opening acts for some rock bands in the past. We've sang for the Junos. So anyways, we'd like to sing an honor song for you young people. In our language, in our culture, when young people make an accomplishment, we honor them. We'll sing a song, an honor song for you in our way of singing. The name of this song was given to us by the late, great Leo Haribol of the Blood Tribe. He composed it probably back in the 70s, maybe the 60s, I don't remember. But it's called the All People's Song, and it's meant for, I guess in this case, for all people, because I see a very diverse group of people here. So without further ado, we'll kick off the song, and I'll quit boring you. Anyways, enjoy. Clear the pipes. Three starts.
Thank you, Rod Scout and Blackfoot Crossing. That was a powerful way to start today's ceremony. Whether you're crossing the stage to collect your credential or you're here to cheer on a friend, a loved one, we're proud you're celebrating with us today. This is a momentous occasion when we get to see the culmination of your resilience and hard work. I would like to thank Serena Mazul for doing such a wonderful job singing "O Canada." I would like to also acknowledge our pipers, Bill Hawes, Jeannie Hawes, and our drummer, Gail Runge. Graduands, you have accomplished something truly significant. Today we observe this rite of passage with a renewed sense of excitement and an abundance of pride. I want to see and hear that excitement, so let's have a little fun and see who can make the most noise. That's pretty good, it's pretty good. I'm wondering if your friends, family, and supporters watching you can do better than that. Also very good. What about our SAIT faculty and staff? I have a feeling that it will be the graduands. So graduands, let's hear you again. Family, friends, faculty, and graduands, you all have something to cheer for. Today is full of opportunity. It's both the end of a journey and the beginning of a new one. It's a time to look back on your experiences at SAIT and know that you never gave up. You never pressed pause on yourself or your career aspirations. Graduates, you set out to earn a world-class education, and you did it. Take everything in. Look out into the crowd as you cross the stage. Find your loved ones' faces, share a smile, and embrace the moment. Today, we all celebrate your accomplishments. Let's keep the applause going as I announce today's platform party. Members of the platform party, please stand to be acknowledged when you hear your name. Dr. David Ross, President and CEO. David Erickson, Chair, SAIT Board of Governors. Heather Magatu, Vice President, External Relations. John Davis Motumule, Valedictorian. Matko Papik, Distinguished Speaker. Rod Scout, Elder with the Blackfoot Confederacy. Leanne Bainbridge, Acting Registrar. Scott Robinson, Associate Registrar. Linda Holden, Dean, School of Manufacturing and Automation and School of Transportation. Lisa Weatherby, Dean, Academic Services. Dale Hansen, Dean, MacPhail School of Energy. Emily Barassa, Chief Financial Officer and Vice President, Corporate Services. Mark Butler, Vice President, Corporate Development, Applied Research and International. Jim Sautner, Associate Vice President, Academic. Paula Kapp, Associate Vice President, Marketing. John Partington, Director, Equity, Diversity and Inclusion. Ryson Jordan, Associate Dean, MacPhail School of Energy. Enda Morley, Associate Dean, Academic Services. Russell Edworthy, Academic Chair, MacPhail School of Energy. Alan McLean, Academic Chair, MacPhail School of Energy. Pablo Pina, Academic Chair, MacPhail School of Energy. Jamie McInnes, Director, Applied Research and Innovation Services. Laura Levine, Director, Business Operations, Sidari. Laura Busis, Director, Products and Learner Services, Sadari. Wayne G., Director, Commercial Services. Darko Stelkic, Academic Chair, MacPhail School of Energy. Robert Hartley, Academic Chair, Manufacturing and Automation. Olga Malakova, Academic Chair, Manufacturing and Automation. Andy Trashi, Board of Governors. Matt Carnes, Board of Governors. Ryan McDonald, Board of Governors. Josh Brewster, Academic Chair, School of Transportation. James Oncia, Academic Chair, School of Transportation. David Moody, Academic Chair, School of Transportation. Stephanie Hogawoni, Academic Chair, School of Transportation. Sanjeev Kad, Board of Governors. Mike Hughes, Interim Academic Chair, School of Transportation. Uwe Brandt, Academic Chair, MacPhail School of Energy. Aaron Ramos, Board of Governors. Thank you. President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, members of the Platform Party, graduates, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I declare SAIT's 2023 Spring Convocation ceremony duly assembled for the conferring of parchments. I would now like to invite SAIT's President and CEO, Dr. David Ross, to bring greetings to the graduating class.
Well, good morning, everyone. Bit lame. Just one more time. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. A learning group. Chair Erickson, fellow board members, honored guests, faculty, staff, graduates, friends, and family, welcome. Welcome to SAIT's 2023 Spring Convocation. So congratulations, graduates. Today, we celebrate your hard work and achievements throughout your time here at SAIT. Now, you're graduating into a world perhaps best described as in transition. While there's a distinct and definite feeling of shifting, of movement, perhaps a bit of uncertainty in the world, but that's okay. It's going to take some time, I believe, for us to land on just what to expect. The human condition is what it is. It's such that we continue to evolve, and we always will. In fact, that's a big part of the SAIT story. Now, some of you may know this, but SAIT was established in 1916 to retrain veterans returning from the First World War and to train them in jobs that didn't exist prior to the war, jobs that required mechanical and technical skills, the state of the art at the time for industries that needed change with the times. Now, fast forward to today, and transformative change has happened, is underway, or is anticipated in almost every industry sector. There's an influx of new careers, supporting everything from new businesses and service models to new applications for technology and energy, healthcare, construction, hospitality and tourism, transportation. And SAIT alumni, whether they came before you a year ago or 20 years ago, are out there right now. And you're going to hear from one today, building their careers and seizing opportunity, empowered by the skills and connections they developed right here at SAIT. In this period of transition, you're also graduating into a very strong job market. And you're in a position to bring, I believe, incredible value to your workplace and to the world around you. Now, that value doesn't just come from the quality of the technical skills you've learned. That's part of it. But through the other skills, critical thinking, being curious, you've acquired and practiced these skills during your time at SAIT. And I believe that these skills underpin our lifelong ability to learn, to continue to adapt, and they support our personal and professional resilience, which I think is critically important. And it also makes them key to developing the mindset needed to succeed in what is a digital future characterized by inevitable and ongoing change. Now, combined, both skill sets contribute to making you the talent that industry, our economy, the province, the country, and in fact the world needs to thrive right now. Undoubtedly, there will be challenges ahead, but lean into the lessons. Lean into the lessons you've learned during your time as a SAIT student. Draw on the tools you've acquired through your experiences. Have confidence in your strengths and abilities. They will carry you far. Advancements in technology, the move toward a green economy, automation, artificial intelligence, along with countless other innovations and new ideas, means questions and lots of them, but also more opportunities, many more opportunities. I encourage you to remain open to new experiences, try new things, take calculated risks. There's much to discover and understand about the future and about yourself. And today is the culmination of this learning experience, and you'll receive a credential known and recognized around the world. But it is not the end of your learning journey. I believe an education really is never finished. Whether you attend another institution, come back to SAIT, or seek knowledge in other ways, be a lifelong learner. Don't stop. Dive into what you don't know with all the enthusiasm and passion you've shown during your time here at SAIT. You have nothing to lose, and believe me, everything to gain. Your time at SAIT, both inside and outside the classroom, has helped prepare you for an extraordinary future. Now, I know that along the journey that the faculty and staff to help you along the way were important. And graduates, I'd ask you to join me in a round of applause to show appreciation for the faculty and staff that's been part of your experience here at SAIT. Now, graduates, I look to the friends and family that are in the audience today, and I know that they've also been key to the support necessary for you to achieve what you've achieved. And graduates, could you please join me in a round of applause for them as well. Now, with that, I want to congratulate all of the graduates here today, and I look forward to you walking across the stage. I believe you need to enjoy today, stay in the moment, so that the memories from today will stay with you throughout your life. With that, congratulations, class of 2023, and I look very much forward to seeing what all of you do next. Thank you.
Thank you, President Ross. I'm honored to now introduce the Chair of SAIT's Board of Governors, David Erickson. Chair Erickson was the President and Chief Executive Officer for the Alberta Electric System Operator, ISO, from 2009 until his retirement in 2019. He previously served as ISO's Chief Operating Officer, Senior Vice President, and Chief Financial Officer from 2003 to 2009. Before joining ISO, Mr. Erickson was the CFO for the former Transmission Administrator of Alberta. During his time with the Transmission Administrator, he was responsible for executive leadership of the Finance, Human Resources, Legal, and Information Technology departments. He has also worked at TransCanada Energy in Calgary and Arthur Andersen in Calgary, Hong Kong, and Kuwait City. Mr. Erickson is a chartered professional accountant, has a Bachelor of Commerce degree in Management Information Systems from the University of Calgary, and received his ICDD designation in 2014 from the Institute of Corporate Directors. Please welcome David Erickson.
Good morning, everyone. Well, that's very nice, thank you. President Ross, fellow board members, distinguished guests, faculty, staff, family, friends, and of course our outstanding graduates, welcome. On behalf of SAIT's Board of Governors, I'm honored to share this day with you and your family. I stand here in awe. I look out into the auditorium and what I see, looking back, is a sea of hope, excitement, and promise for the future. It's a sea of change. I'm reminded of a lunch I was at recently with a colleague of mine from the energy industry, and we were talking about the change that is happening around us and the challenges that we all face moving forward in the world. And we were talking about what a dynamic world we're involved in right now, the dynamic environment, and that those who have the ability to embrace the change in this rapidly evolving world are those that will be most successful. You have that ability. Continual learning and being open to new ideas will enable you to weather the storm. So my challenge for you is to continue to be dynamic learners and thinkers. One of the things you will take away from your SAIT education is how to learn practically and how to learn quickly. The tides will shift, and so will you. To not only look to the future, but to also see what's been done in the past and revisit it with a critical eye. I don't mean admiring the problem, but by recognizing that a path that may not have initially worked could have been the right one, but not at the right time. As you move forward, successfully capturing those opportunities presented by change, you will find that change becomes welcome, a part of the fabric of your being. Navigating change is a hallmark of continual learning. You can never say, I'm done, I've learned it all. The ground keeps shifting, change will always happen. It's exciting and maybe even a little terrifying to know that the pace of change is only going to get more intense. But you're ready. Be confident. Change is what SAIT has prepared you for. Embrace it. I'll leave you with this one final thought. It's a quote from Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. Congratulations, graduates. I wish you all the best.
Thank you, Chair Erickson. President Ross will now introduce our distinguished speaker.
It is my pleasure to introduce this morning's distinguished speaker, Matko Papik. Please. Matko is a professional engineer who has helped establish Calgary-based Evans Consols Corporation. Now, this company is a global leader in the design and implementation of mission-critical facilities around the world. Over the past 40 years, Evans has designed and implemented numerous control rooms for customers such as the Pentagon, the FBI, Federal Aviation Administration, New York 9/11, Boeing, Shell, the Department of National Defense, and NASA. As a proud Calgary-based company, Evans has had a long-standing relationship with the local community, and particularly SAIT, with hundreds of alumni who are both current and previous employees. In his role as Chief Technology Officer, Matko continues to evolve Evans' market-leading position globally by expanding their products and services to add more value for their customers. Now, Matko immigrated to Canada in 1996 and completed his mechanical engineering technology diploma at SAIT in 1999. He went on to complete his Bachelor of Mechanical Engineering from Lakehead University in 2002 and the Queen's Executive Leadership Program in 2006, and his Executive Master of Business Administration from the University of Calgary in 2011. Matko continues to pursue his passion for post-secondary education and specifically applied education like you've just received. He has served as chair of the Industry Advisory Board to SAIT School of Manufacturing and Automation and acted as an advisor for students in SAIT's engineering technology programs. Most recently, Matko served on SAIT's Board of Governors as a public member. With that, Please join me in welcoming Matko Papik.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you. Oh, this is a receptive audience. I love it. Thank you, Dr. Ross, Mr. Chair, Board of Governors, SAIT executive team, faculty, friends, family, and most importantly, students and future fellow alumni. Wow, what a view. I've seen this view before, but just from this stage is a little bit different. It is truly an honor to be standing here before you today. When I got the call from Dr. Ross to speak to you, I was truly humbled and grateful to SAIT and the Board of Governors for giving me the opportunity to speak to you. Sitting in these same seats 24 years ago, I did not picture myself standing here today. It's funny sometimes how life gives us an opportunity to experience the words that were spoken to us so many years ago. At that time, the speaker at my convocation spoke of our accomplishments, the opportunities ahead, the SAIT family, and how we were embarking on a journey as alumni of this great institution. Sound familiar? It's kind of the same message. I've been reflecting on those words over the last few weeks, and I've really come to realize how very, very true they were. I would like to start by saying congratulations to each and every one of you. I am incredibly proud to see yet another generation of amazing individuals who have dedicated themselves over the last few years to further develop their education and skills and are ready to navigate the opportunities and the challenges ahead. You are graduating from a world-class institution which has, over the last 100+ years, continued to deliver and evolve some of the best applied education that can be found anywhere. Though for some of you this may not be apparent yet, I can tell you from my experience that the foundations that you have built at SAIT will stay with you throughout your career. And I would like to say thank you to all of your families, to all of your friends, new and old, all of your instructors and staff, everyone who has played a part in helping you get to where you are today. This does not happen without all of your support, so thank all of you. So I've had the privilege to be connected with SAIT as a student, an alumnus, an employer, program advisor, member of the Board of Governors. And if you couldn't tell already, I'm very passionate about this institution, in part because it has had a profound impact on my life and my career. But perhaps more importantly, I have continued to see the passion and dedication of all the staff and faculty and the dedication they bring to the students. It's unrelenting, it's systematic, and it's always evolving with the times, and that is key. As a result, SAIT graduates continue to enter the workforce with current and relevant skill sets as technology and our working environment continues to evolve. And that passion is contagious. Year after year, I'm fortunate to see SAIT graduates enter my organization, and I'm always amazed by the passion, skills, and energy that they bring with them. This is not just the case with Evans, but with numerous other employers that I talk to regarding the quality of the education that you're entering the workforce with. So be confident that you have made the right choice, and you have. You're now part of a family. This may sound like a bit of a cliche, but families take different shapes or forms. And this one is built on a community of individuals who have committed themselves to advancing their career and their future through education and then building on that foundation as they grow their working careers. And as with every family, there's a sense of pride and belonging. It's always amazed me how strong the SAIT bond is, even decades after I attended this institution. I can recollect multiple occasions where I was in business meetings and social events around the world where I ran into fellow alumni. And the connection is instant. I remember one situation in Dubai. We were looking to develop a new customer relationship with the local government agencies. Now, government agencies there can be pretty paranoid. For a Canadian company, it was a little bit awkward, and dealing with complex, sensitive government information in the United Arab Emirates, establishing trust early on is key. And then through casual conversation, through introductions, you realize that the senior official across from you was a SAIT graduate as an international student years ago. The bond was immediate. That story kind of goes to highlight the importance of having those SAIT connections, and I'm confident that many of you will experience the same in your careers. The journey you're about to embark has the opportunity to be an amazing one. It's up to you to embrace it. You have been given through your hard work and commitment an incredible set of tools and skills, and this will enable each of you to carve your own unique path. And along that path, your connection to SAIT, your fellow students, and other alumni will likely follow you. So embrace this opportunity as you build your network. For today, if you permit me, I would like to share my own journey to provide you with some context of the significance of what a day like today has meant for me and will mean for you. I arrived in this great country, an even greater city in 1996 as a refugee. Having my life turned upside down at 22 by conflict in my home country, I was scared, I was angry because I was forced to give up on my life and vision of what my future was going to be. High school, engineering school, friends, family. Scared because I was now in a country where I knew very little about, and at that time, there was no Google, and I know I'm dating myself. Searching or tons of social media posts about the city, it was very little information. Now, to be fair, I did hear of Calgary. It hosted the Olympics in 1988, and my hometown hosted them in 1984. So, if anything, I knew the skiing had to be good. My education to that point was not transferable, so I had to start over. And then the questions, the self-doubt, the fear, the apprehension started to kick in. Can I do this? Will I have to redo my high school? Can I transfer my skills? Why would anyone care about some Central European kid coming into SAIT? Surely there are better candidates that they can accept. Now, it may seem silly to think this way today, but at the time, these feelings were very real. And my first step was getting a prior learning assessment at SAIT. And from the moment I engaged with them, all the fears and doubt melted away. I felt like I was welcomed and I belonged, and my confidence skyrocketed. I was actually going to be an MET. Any METs in the house? All right. Just before graduating from SAIT, I attended an MET program open house that was organized with local employers. One of them was Evans. And little did I know that this would be the start of a very long working relationship. But it goes to show the importance of the connection SAIT has with industry. I remember my second interview at Evans. It was an AutoCAD test to evaluate my design skills. And again, I'm dating myself. But the hands-on CAD training that I got at SAIT was crucial to land that job. I passed the test and I was on my way to starting my first professional job. After working for a year, I decided to pursue my engineering degree at Lakehead University. And once again, the connection to SAIT was there. Lakehead was familiar with the SAIT MET program, something that SAIT had worked hard on and Lakehead had worked hard on. And so the journey was easy. Actually, I'll rephrase, getting in was easy. Completing the engineering degree, whole different story. Upon graduating, I returned to Evans and my connection with SAIT continued. This time as an employer. I went back to SAIT to look for talented young graduates to join our organization. The SAIT instructors very quickly roped me in to work on student projects as an industry advisor, something I thoroughly enjoyed. And as I started my MBA at the U of C, one of my colleagues was the future academic chair of the School of Manufacturing and Automation. He asked me to join the industry advisory board. That was incredible. It was a great experience, and it really goes to show what makes SAIT an applied education that it delivers so unique and valuable. In 2016, I was given the great honor of serving on SAIT's boards of governors, and this was an experience that I will value and be proud of for the rest of my life. And just to bring everything full circle, I'm incredibly proud and happy that my nephew, who is here today, will be starting his SAIT journey next September as part of the MET program. So, how awesome is that? So I hope that my life experience helps you in appreciating how important the step you have already taken will help you build your careers, and how incredibly important the SAIT connection is. And I will echo what those before me have said today. The workplace that you will be entering are vastly different than the world I was entering 20 plus years ago, and it can be intimidating. We're dealing with macro issues such as supply chains, remote work, artificial intelligence, increasing integrated systems, blockchain, automation, that's just to name a few. And these are shifting drivers of economic value. And the pace of change is relentless. But the pattern here is present. Disruptive innovation may change the immediate future, but the fact that it's happening altogether is consistent over time in human history. To give you an example, at the time I was graduating, the big drivers of change were things like email, increasing global connectivity, evolution of smartphones, digital transformation, 3D, virtual environments, and similar. And we all had similar concerns as likely you do today. All of our jobs were going to go overseas, 3D modeling will minimize the need for technologists, manufacturing in Canada will cease to exist, et cetera, et cetera. But in fact, the opposite happened. It became an opportunity. At Evans, we went through a complete business transformation, developed global supply chain infrastructure, automated design to focus more on complex and unique customer requirements, opened a second manufacturing facility in Asia, and so on. Not only did we not lose any jobs, but our headcount roughly doubled in this period as our business grew. All of this was achieved with a team which included generations of SAIT graduates that work at Evans as METs, AETs, EDTs, to name a few. You're in a similar situation today. Embrace all the change that is out there and use it as an opportunity to drive transformational change in the future. In my experience, I have found that the key to success is adaptability, flexibility, and the ongoing mindset of continuous improvement and education. You have just received an education that provides you with the most current skills and technology that are relevant in today's workplaces. This is the power of SAIT. This is the power of industry connections. This is the power of applied education. But perhaps, and even more importantly, the last 2 years have taught you how to learn and have shown you that you can achieve your goals. This gives me the absolute confidence that I'm looking at the future of this city's, this country's, and our global community's leaders, innovators, disruptors, creators, and dreamers. And lastly, value the support of those around you. For me personally, my success could not have happened without my support team. And this starts at home. My wonderful wife, who is here today, along with my 3 kids, all of them make sacrifices every single day to help me achieve success in my career. Without them, I would not be standing here speaking to you today. But it goes beyond that. My friends, my coworkers, mentors, instructors, faculty members, board members, all of them have played a part in my success. That is my family. Continue building and valuing yours, and you will be so much stronger for it. I will leave you with one of my favorite quotes from a true visionary leader and inspiration, Anne Frank. And she said, "How wonderful it is that nobody need wait a single moment before starting to improve the world." Thank you very much, and all the best to each and every one of you, and congratulations, class of 2023.
Thank you, Mako, for those words of wisdom. Graduation is a day for reflection. From the first moments on campus to crossing the stage today, we think about what it takes to get to this day. With that in mind, have a look at the screen.
My first week at SAIT was
very nerve-wracking.
I made a lot of friends online really fast.
You know, nobody really wanted to be sitting at home behind a computer. He'd rather be here.
I was a little apprehensive about meeting a whole bunch of students that were younger than me.
I went to International Center to check where is the registrar's office are located, where is the gym located.
Learning about other classmates having different nationalities was a treat.
They just made us feel very engaged and included us in the conversation and made us want to participate in things.
Getting into the dressing room and just meeting guys right away.
Walking around campus, especially at night. it just comes to life and it's just absolutely gorgeous.
I love the campus. I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I think the Heritage Hall looks like Hogwarts to me, and I'm like, this is living the dream.
I was very excited about it, and I'm still really excited about the program.
It was pretty good first week at SAIT.
The thing that stood out to me most is the sense of community.
Okay, I'll be honest, I never wanted to go to accounting. I wasn't sure which program I wanted to be in. My second semester instructor was the best. She made me realize that accounting is the best one for me.
Everybody's always getting together, helping one another out.
I think that has been this journey as an environmental tech student. This has been an incredible journey, a great adventure.
Learning from chefs, I try to soak up as much as I can and be like a walking sponge, basically.
My teammates and I, we were collecting some wild plant sample, and we were going back to analyze them on the truck, and I lost 3 samples on the way, and they were not very happy. But we have a good laugh, and everything went right at the end. But I think this was my favorite memory.
It had to be the day in the life video.
Today, I'm going to show you a day in the life of a software development student here at SAIT.
When I was asked to make it, I kind of was like, does the world actually want to hear my voice? But I felt like I found it throughout that process. And having everyone kind of accommodate that and just want to be part of it was just so amazing. We got the best people here at SAIT, so.
We hosted the national championship for basketball and ended up winning it at home. So it was nice to have that memory where my family was here to see everything happen.
As your journey here at SAIT comes to an end, here's some advice from instructors like me.
Make sure to take the time to digest what the applied learning you learned at SAIT is. What was the application in a real-world setting?
No one expects you to have all of the answers, but to be willing to find out what those answers are.
The best piece of advice that I received was to be adaptable and to ask for help.
Failure is part of learning. Allow yourself to make mistakes and be kind to yourself.
There's lifelong learning throughout your career.
Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Take the posting for your dream job, screen cap it, post it on your desktop, work towards those requirements going forward.
Never stop being the type of person to continuously try to grow, try to develop, and try to inspire.
Show that you're willing to be a team player, you're willing to contribute.
And to apply what you know to solve those big problems that we have in the world.
Whatever you can do to continue to improve and learn is going to make you more versatile and more employable going forward in the workforce.
Stay curious.
Take every opportunity that comes towards you.
Most importantly, network.
You have all the tools you need to succeed after being here at SAIT.
If I could do it, you could do it much better than me.
Have fun. You only live once, and why not make the best life possible?
Indigenous graduates, congratulations. Many of you, like myself, are going to be the first in your family to complete their post-secondary education. You are showing others that we belong here, that we have what it takes.
The sky is never the limit. If the sky is the limit, there will be no need for us to have NASA. Understand that whatever you do will have lasting implication on yourself and even those who are coming behind you.
See life as impact. How much of impact can I make on a day-to-day basis?
Cations are those elements in the periodic table that they carry positive charges.
And never give up.
Here you are, moving into a diverse economy. You're going to do great.
And congratulations on a job well done.
Life is beautiful, and we will celebrate you again and again. I hope to see you at the top.
Wow, that video gave me goosebumps. What a great window into your time at SAIT. It's now time for the presentation of the graduates. You will notice several students wearing a special cord with their gown today. This signifies membership in Phi Theta Kappa, North America's largest honor society. SAIT's chapter opened in 2010 and now has more than 3,000 members. These students have attained the highest level of academic achievement. Congratulations to them all. Please note, we expect to show respect our graduates by remaining for the entire ceremony. Together, we will acknowledge and celebrate every member of the class of 2023 crossing the stage today. After the final graduate has received their credential, we will hear from your valedictorian. Okay, graduates, are you ready to do this? Two esteemed members of the SAIT community will be sharing the honor of announcing today's graduates. Colin Pattison, instructor with MacPhail School of Energy, and Matt Carpenter, instructor with the School of Transportation. Here is Colin Patterson to start us off.
President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, distinguished guests, graduands, faculty, staff, friends, and family, it's my honor and pleasure to present SAIT's 2023 spring graduating class. Our graduands will cross the stage and pause for a photo with the dean of their school. If graduands prefer to forego with the handshaking, simply cross your arms to signal this. You may have read in your program that Darby Photos, SAIT's official photographer, is taking pictures of the graduands as they cross the stage today. Each student will receive a free high-resolution download of their photo, courtesy of SAIT's Alumni and Development Department. Photos can be ordered after the ceremony using a special access code that you'll receive by email in the coming days. Graduates will be presented with a SAIT alumni pin after crossing the stage, and this pin signifies your accomplishment and your continued connection to SAIT. Graduates who achieved a 4.0 grade point average are named in the President's List and are recognized with a star on their alumni pin, honoring this accomplishment. We hope you wear it as a proud member of the SAIT family. We also would like to hear from you on social media about this important day. So please connect with us at SAIT Alumni and share your photos and videos using hashtag SAIT2023. I ask friends and family to please hold your applause until the last graduate from each program has been announced. We'll start with the MacPhail School of Energy, and I invite Dean Dale Hansen to take his position at the front of the stage. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Bachelor of Applied Technology Petroleum Engineering program, Babajide Anawani. Alex Davidovich. Steve Edokpa. Larry Akpudo. Saddam Jadot. Chirag Makwana.
Gunjan Kumar Patel.
Gunjan Kumar Patel.
Dhaval Sudan Rao Pawar.
Duval Souvanoir Pavard. Bhavsha Shah. Raj Trivedi. And lastly, Kelvin Wee Ming Fung. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Chemical Engineering Technology program. Morgan Berry. Mariana Chacon Narvez. Armand de Leon. Aaron Guillerme. Ross Hagen. Martin Gabriel Iraq. Jarrett Jones. Marcelino Lopez. Darren Kyle Masita. Bayan Mosley. Sudeep Nag. Dora Nongui. Anne Nguyen. Connor O'Brien. Botik Patel. Brijan Kumar Patel. Krupesh Kumar Patel. Yash Kumar Patel. Michaela Piercy. Gabriela Perez Nazabulina. Christian Peterson. Numan Kaderi. Joao Redder. Luisa Rodriguez. Chloe Salkeld. Jagjit Sangara. Saladin Sheikh. Trevor Stewart. Aditya Tendel. Irene Donita Villanueva Alasley. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Chemical Laboratory Technology program. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Petroleum Engineering program. Subrata Banik. Jorge Jimenez Cueva. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Chemical Laboratory Technology program. Albina Capote. Richland Contreras. Paola Flores Reyes. Megan Foran. Marjorie Ann Garcia. Paige Humphrey. Huang Huyn. Ty Niddle. Maria Paula Munoz Cifuentes. Sharag Rezai. Cameron Russell. Kevin Santiago. Yep. Caleb Tremblay. John Gabriel Wee. And lastly, Tyler Wolford. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Electrical Engineering Technology program, Faisal Abugali. Akash Bali.
Carlo Con. Let's appreciate for you. Thanks.
Carlo Concon.
Yes, too good.
Jagbir Dougal. Kenny Elia. Ronard Etchu. Irfan Kari. Nikita Marenko. Jasdeep Narwal. Atik Patel. Varun Patel. Michael Piercy. Gurpreet Singh. Ketan Veer Virk. And lastly, Zoe Zinzelmeyer. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Electronics Engineering Technology program. Hashir Abdullah. William Ballantyne. Cody Karchewski. And lastly, Hayden Saylor. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Energy Asset Management Program, Gurleen Kaur. Emil Abasov. Krishna Priya Mohan. And lastly, Amilcar Mojica. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Environmental Technology program, Janelle Addison. Jaden Baldonado. Idrish Kamcho. Carolina DeBoni. Francisco Garcia III. Maria Alejandra Para Moreno. And lastly, Bryn Torrens. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Instrumentation Engineering Technology program. Simranjit Singh Bajwa. Ronil Banak. Rodrigo Inigo Becker. Unjay Paul Mataru.
John Davis Mutumo.
And our valedictorian, John Davis Matumo. Anant Kumar Dakshbai Patel. Mit Vilan Kumar Purohit. Evan Rimmer. Erica Bensifra Salazar. Kimberly Augustinus Simon.
Yes.
Connor Swedlow.
Mihit Jaimin Vaidya.
Mihit Jamian Vedya. Daria Koshik Vyas. And lastly, Hunter Young. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Integrated Water Management Program. Ruben Grandus. Hugh Melville. Dawson Smethurst. Zachary Strong. Nicole Wilmont. Aiden Yakamishin. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Petroleum Engineering Technology Program, Nitin. Fritz Frederick Abloh. Ains Abragan. Ali Al Manahil. Camilo Bojorquez.
John Lester Caesar. Caesar.
John Lester Caesar. Ewan Fuhr. Elparsan Karsalklin. Richmond Casido. James Manabu. Hung Nguyen. Bhushan Rajendra Patel. Manthan Patel. Ronak Patel. Alikeban Perez Andino. Shivank Sihag. Romeo Tesario. And lastly, Galivan Idia. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Power Engineering Technology program. Omar Al-Bakachi. Kurt Andrews. Griffin Brown. Edmork Andre Cabrera. Shui Chen. Jian Cho. Karan Devda. Irsad Yasin Daria. Fletcher Houston. Chandler Keeler. Fayin Fulwa Ogunranbi. Jatin Patel.
Keval Patel.
Keval.
Keval Patel.
Keval Patel. Parthkumar Patel.
Yash Patel.
Yash Patel. Aftabur Rahman.
Aniket Sutat.
And lastly, Aniket Sutar. And now we have graduates from the School of Manufacturing and Automation Department, and I invite Dean Linda Holden to take her position at the front of the stage. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates for the Mechanical Engineering Technology Program, Design and Analysis Concentration. Esther Ajayi. Aaron Beer. Patrick Bishop. Taryn Burns. Rohan Chokshi. Dennis Clark. Joseph Derpo. Darsh Desai. Maclay Durillas. Deep Garash. Anmol Gill. Sukpartik Gill. Uday Jasal. Liam Joa. Zain Kilji. Thomas Ma. Kieran Marchand. Maxime Marchand. Lucas Martin. Adam Bartolome. Rohit Minhas. Victor Parawernicki. Jaydeep Patel. Zeel Patel. Harman Singh. Gurkirat Singh. Kyle Talbot. Amanda Teixeira Fulco Leet. Yashesh Vaidya. Connor Ward. Lucas Weeb. Indrajit Zankat. And concentrating in design and automation under the Mechanical Engineering Technology program is Gauthier Apex. Aldrich Cantata. Luan Leiti. Frank Juanu. Mario Angelo Guevara.
Just as it's written. Thanks.
Matthew Henderson. Austin Johnson. Irvin John Lagak. Juan Lamus Sanabria. Kamesh Patel.
Just say my first name and my last name.
Lucky Quinte.
Philip Grisham Sanchez.
Philip Christian Sanchez.
Philip Grisham Sanchez. Carlos Solano Magana. Laura Marina Toro Ospina. And concentrating in the design and development of the Mechanical Engineering Technology program is Colby Charlesworth. Christopher Collings. Caden Easton. Ryan Gall. Catherine Herrera. Mackenzie Hunick. Andy Kadatz. Austin Kidd. Scott Kyle. Camilo Leon Tarazona. Ishan Makar. Dmitry Medvedev. I apologize. Maharshi Pandya. Yagnesh Manishkumar Patel. Vincenzo Polcino. Grant Prediger. Mihir Rana. Adrian Riddell. Pablo Rivas. Hasib Shazad. Raman Singh. Nathaniel Thompson. Benjamin Chumi. Marco Van Duren. Isaac Vasquez. Tyler Wools. Sungwoo Yoon. Ahmed Zaki. And concentrating in the design and development and design and automation in the mechanical engineering technology program, we have Iqbal Agora. And next, I'd like to introduce Matt Carpenter, who will continue presenting the graduates from the School of Manufacturing and Automation.
Thank you, Colin. Welcome. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from Welding Engineering Technology. Andrea Armstrong. Michael Chacho. Callista Davis. Aditya Desai. Nathan Herman. Lutful Kabir. Chase Mattis. Megan May. Alexis Pulido. Alpesh Pancholi. Nolkumar Sonubai. Brighton Tuckwood. Aravind Venkatram. Nicholas Walter. Jindu Zhao. And lastly, Zhang Lao. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Machinist Technician program. Benjamin Haslam. Jackson Miller. Birkamdeep Singh. Sukhwinder Singh.
Non-disruptive testing? Yes.
And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Non-Destructive Testing Foundations program. Glenn Leaney. Anita Levinson. And lastly, Cheryl Sharp. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Welding Technician program. Mark Allen Caballos. Fiona Fritz. Sarah Murray. Ashton Pierce. Prabjot Rai. Oh. Jacob Weichel. And now I take pleasure in presenting graduates from the School of Transportation. We will be beginning with the Aircraft Maintenance Engineers Technology. Charles Bagat. Saif Sharanek. Susan Shen. Nicholas Dale. Patrick Ray DeChavez. Love is in the air. Vineet Dam. Eric Vince Dukelan. Thomas Elder. Liam Finucane. William Fox. Luke Gray. Shane Harback. Oh, you're a different program. Coralie Hilton. Chong Hui Le. Valerie Leung. Eduardo Jose Luces. Ian Madlang Bayan. Burnaby Manzon. Stephen Montemayor. Gulam Nazare. Ronaldo Jr. Nick Dow. Aljero Ong. Yun Soo Park. Tishan Gerard Paris. Edmel Peralta. Harun Rafizada. Ryan Resendez. Dinit Vilpulateja. Kit Vu. And lastly, Juliana Weed. I'm proud mama. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Automotive Service Technology Program. Ashton Bell. Swapnil Bodki. Jasmine Chu. Luigi Cruz. Nicholas Frazier. Manraj Singh Nat. Bu Nguyen.
You can skip Kumar. You can say Kishan Patel.
Kishan Patel. Pratyush Sali Soba. Joshua Severson. Sagar Sharma. Herdapal Singh. Luke Storrow. Alan Chain Sumbanan. Justin Thompson. And lastly, Matthew Windsor. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Avionics Technology Program. Joran Adaza. Chloe Jed Astudillo. Archie Belza. Shaywen Deng. Brian Hamill. Rebecca Leanne Hamill. Henry. Yeah. Isaac Jessa. Benjamin Mueller. Pharrell Tabbing. Miret Tafas. Ethan Wong. Kung Shu. And lastly, Hao Zhu. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Business Administration program in the Automotive Management concentration. Hermandeep Singh Gedu. Amandeep Kaur. Shaylok Rank Liang. Kale Nguyen.
That's right.
Siddhant Pandey. Raj Naresh Kumar Patel. Umang Patel. Princeton Pinto. Jagjit Singh.
Manroop Singh.
Manroop Singh. That's love, I like it. Reetpal Singh.
Riandi Suputra.
Riandi Suputra.
Charles Webb.
And lastly, Charles Webb. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Aircraft Structures Technician Program. Arden Asierto. Jonathan Alfred. Titus Aparis. Leul Bayen. Vince Boulan. Benzel Katibog. Vince de la Pena. Ivan Miles Edorozo.
Just Logi Fardo. Logi Fardo.
Logi Fiardo.
Miko Macario.
Miko Macario.
Yeah, that's whatever.
Patrick Mahene. Sofia Marciano. And lastly, Spencer McGuire. Oh, not lastly.
Not lastly.
Jose Montea. Connor Nordstrom. Alexander Palomo. Aaron Porcenito.
Carl Rojas.
Carl Rojas. Stephen Saloza. Rehab Shahzad. Russell Silva. Dante Verzi. And now and lastly, Richmond Wong. And now I take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Railway Conductor Program. And we have one graduate, Yunus Abdulrahim. I guess you get all the applause with that one. I now take pleasure in presenting the graduates from the Automotive Service Technician Apprenticeship Program. Nathan Barreto. Nicholas Bates. Darwin DeVera. Kaylin Kozlowski. Kyle Sharp. Mitchell Trenhale. Lawrence C. And now I take great pleasure in presenting the final two graduates from the Heavy Equipment Technician Apprenticeship Program. Joshua Parker. And there's nobody behind Stephen. Stephen Swanky. Well, President Ross, I've read a lot of names today, but some candidates are absent today. I request that you admit each one to the appropriate credential.
On the authority of the Board of Governors and in conformity with the statutes of the province of Alberta, I admit each one to the appropriate credential in absentia.
Thank you, President Ross. President Ross, Chair Erickson, that concludes the presentation of the graduates. On behalf of all that are assembled here today, I introduce SAIT's newest alumni.
Thank you, Colin and Matt. Congratulations, graduates. You're now members of the SAIT alumni family. And now I'd like to introduce one incredible member of that alumni family, our valedictorian, John Davis Mootenmill. John is a graduate from the Instrumentation Engineering Technology program in the MacPhail School of Energy. John was living in Singapore and working in the building automation industry when the birth of his son set him and his family on a course for Canada. Emboldened by a new sense of purpose to give his son the best life possible, John decided to pursue a formal education in instrumentation engineering, a field that encompasses his interest in automation as a tool to improve safety, productivity, and effective use of resources. John chose instrumentation engineering technology at SAIT for the school's state-of-the-art labs and moved to Calgary with his wife and son in 2021. During the course of his program, he became president of SAIT's chapter of the International Society of Automation and helped organize the chapter's student games, welcoming teams of students from all over the world to compete in instrumentation challenges. John has secured a job in the automation industry here in Canada and looks forward to where his love of learning will lead him next. Please welcome John Davis Mootenmill.
President Ross, Chair Erickson, board members, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and graduates. A pleasant morning to everyone. Congratulations to my fellow graduates on this day of achievement. Cheers to every one of you, because I know we all have a story about what brought us here. To my classmates, we're always competitive and driven to excel. We made going back to school 10 years after graduating college much easier. And I treasure the hurdles and challenges that we faced together. Before proceeding, let us all express our gratitude to the people who have supported us throughout our journey and inspired us to be the best versions of ourselves. Let me just thank my late father. Pa, thank you for teaching me to always look at the positive side of things, even amidst the flaws of this world. As the line from your favorite poem, Desiderata, says, it is still a beautiful world. A special mention to my mother, who came here all the way from the Philippines to see me stand here today. Ma, thank you for instilling in me the value of education. To my loving wife, you have always been my cheerleader. You always knew what words to say to me whenever I was down. Finally, to Zachary, my son, you have given me a new purpose and direction in life. I hope that I have shown you that even though there are trials and struggles along the way, if you put your heart and mind into it, you can always muster the strength to overcome. And now, I would like to share a word from Bisaya, my native language. Puhon. Puhon. It means someday in the future with wishful thinking. Roughly translated to in time. Puhon. It is a word that I have held onto on my journey at SAIT for the past 2 years. As I waited for the approval of my study visa, I had to endure working away from my son and wife, but held onto the thought that we would be together soon. Puhon. As I started my part-time job at the restaurant so that I could provide for my family while studying at SAIT, I knew I could secure a better job once I finished my program. Puhon. As I missed playtime with my son, I kept in mind I could spend more time with him once I finished my studies. Puhon. As we trudged along the snow during our first winter in Canada, pushing our stroller to the daycare, I dreamt that someday we could have our own vehicle and be sheltered from the cold. Puhon. As I spent long nights studying and struggled to use the equipment in the lab at SAIT, I knew I could master my field if I had the patience and determination. Puhon. And you know what? For each of us today, our puhon is now. This is what we have all been waiting for. This is what we have worked so hard for. And in this moment, we could visualize when we face our most challenging setbacks. We've made it. We are here. I know we all have our version of this story. And now, we've reached the milestones we've set for ourselves. The realities we envisioned are taking shape. And we're just getting started. My fellow graduates, now that we have finished our respective programs, I hope we will always have that wishful thinking and hunger for bigger and better things to look forward to. May fortune be with us, and if not, I hope and pray each of us will take inspiration from our achievement today, that someday it will be. Puhon.
Thank you, John. Great job, and congratulations. Graduates, take a moment to breathe this all in. You arrived here as SAIT students, and you're leaving as alumni. I'd like to welcome Heather Magatu, Vice President, External Relations, to say a few words and welcome each of you to SAIT's alumni family.
Good morning, graduates, family, and friends. As introduced, I'm Heather Magatu, Vice President, External Relations at SAIT, and I am immensely proud to stand before you today to officially welcome you to the SAIT alumni family. You are, yes, indeed. You are joining more than 270,000 fellow graduates who have gone on to build successful careers and fulfilling lives, just like Matco, who are making a difference in Calgary, across the country, and around the world. While you're leaving SAIT as a graduate, your connection to your instructors, your friends, fellow grads, and the institution doesn't stop today. Our alumni family is a network of people here to celebrate and support you as you continue to move forward and make an impact in your careers and lives. Today is a day to reflect on all that you've overcome on your unique journey and the invaluable lessons you've learned through your experiences here at SAIT. It's a day filled with anticipation for the dreams you've made a reality through your adaptability and determination. Congratulations on this monumental achievement. We're honored to celebrate you, SAIT's newest alumni. On behalf of myself, the Alumni and Development team, and all the SAIT family, we look forward to watching you inspire and motivate change in the world and lives of others. Stay curious, stay engaged, and stay connected. Please enjoy this video we created to celebrate and mark this moment. Sit back, relax, and let it all sink in. Thank you.
You made a decision, took a chance on yourself, went outside of the comfort of your everyday to create a better version of you. The road to get here wasn't easy. Some of you spent countless hours researching what was next for your future. Some of you traveled thousands upon thousands of miles or woke up in different time zones to show up for your future self. And now, here you are. However you got here, take a moment to recognize all of the growth that you've experienced along the way, all that has brought you to this very milestone that's been years in the making. You are part of a diverse, resilient, and committed graduating class representing over 140 countries from 101 programs. Today, you leave SAIT with the experience and knowledge to take you to the next level. You also leave SAIT having left your mark on it. You didn't just receive a technical education to launch your career. You also
created community, built friendships,
fostered inclusion.
You challenged yourself,
celebrated differences,
influenced change.
You contributed to a new way of thinking and doing.
You learned to expect the unexpected.
You embraced it and performed. You made an impact.
All of these lessons, all of these memories have led to this moment where you will join one incredible family.
Congratulations!
Yay, you did it!
This is a huge accomplishment.
Be proud of yourself because you deserve all the recognition.
Behind this achievement, there have been a lot of hard work, discipline, and also good times to remember.
You should be proud of everything you've done to make it to this point.
Your time at SAIT has really helped prepare you for your trajectory forward in your career.
Make sure to thank all those people that have been around you, that have pushed you towards success.
Always invest in yourself, keep learning, and keep growing.
Life might not exactly the way you want it, but at the end, it will be work out. So be patient and willing to learn new things.
You won't always follow along the path you thought you were going to, and things won't always be easy, but that's when you learn the most.
Welcome to the SAIT alumni family. You've shown yourself, your instructors, family, and friends what you're capable of. And we're so proud to have you as a part of a strong family of game changers and difference makers, and we can't wait to see what you'll do next. Let's continue to leave our mark on this world and leave it a better place than we found it. Congratulations.
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 Congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations! You did it!
Thank you, Heather. That's a great video, and graduates, your education is best in class. And this is just the beginning. We look forward to seeing what you have in store for the world. In the words of some of our speakers today, be bold, stay resilient and adaptable, and be agents of change. Congratulations, class of 2023. I now conclude this graduation ceremony. Please rise for the recessional. Family and friends, we ask you to allow the platform party and then the graduates to exit the hall before you depart. Thank you.